Welcome to the Eagles Pose and welcome to our practice today. I'm Scout Hershey and I'm thrilled to have all of you joining me on Channel 21 and from our Channel 21 YouTube. Welcome to our calm yoga practice today. We're going back to basics and we're going to work on the process of making sure that we stay present in our practice. So as you join me today, make sure you have your mat ready, your towel if you need, a strap by your side as usual so that we can make sure we get a full stretch in, and bringing your best self to practice as always, making sure that you get ready to clear your mind, free yourself of distractions today as we begin our practice. So finding yourself seated cross-legged on your mat, sitting up nice and tall, shoulders pulled down and away from the ears, eyes are closed or gaze down in front of you. Hands can be resting in the lap, resting one on each knee, anywhere that you feel comfortable. And allowing the breath to flow freely through the body as we begin our practice today by clearing the mind, becoming ever so present in our day. Inhaling and exhaling slowly and letting the breath flow through the body. And as we begin, inhaling nice and deeply through the nose, filling the belly, filling the lungs, filling the throat, and exhaling all of our stresses out in the opposite direction. We're going to work on our presence in our practice today, so I want you to focus on that breath throughout the practice so that we can keep our minds focused on exactly what it is that we're working on. Not thinking about what you have to do later on in the day or tomorrow or next week. Not thinking about your assignments, not thinking about work. Just being present for this period of time and enjoying the freedom that that brings. Inhaling deeply through the nose, through the throat, and exhaling all of your stresses away. With each inhalation, bringing in peace. With each exhalation, sending our stresses away. One of my favorite yoga places used to have a slogan. It was inhale peace, exhale tension. And inhaling, pressing hands to heart center, thumbs pressed firmly up against the sternum, lifting the chest ever so slightly, opening up our heart center and setting our intentions for our practice today. Asking for whatever it is that you need in your life or that you're looking to gain. Again, it can be peace, it could be presence, it could be confidence. Maybe it's just a workout and flexibility. And keeping that mantra and that focus of what it is that you're looking for throughout your practice today. And once you've set that intention, setting thoughts of peace and love to anyone who needs it. My yoga instructor used to have us do this, and it was always something that made you feel good, to send out those good thoughts of love and peace to anyone who you feel needs it in their life. As we remember to come full circle by not only asking what we need, but making sure that we give to others. And once you've set those intentions, bringing the hands back down into the lap, realigning the spine, so sitting up again nice and tall, making sure that your body is in alignment. Your sits bones are firmly pressed in. Relax your feet, relax your hips. Inhale the chest up, head and neck comes up nice and tall. Exhale nice and deep, sending out all the stale air from your body. And dropping the chin to the chest. Inhaling on the way up, beginning those head and neck circles. Ever so important as we open up our head and neck, making sure not to strain or stress our bodies. Making sure that we're open for the practice today. Holding anywhere you feel tightness or tension. Relaxing those shoulders, not letting them tag up towards your ears. Using the breath to move the body to stay present this morning, this afternoon, or this evening, whenever you choose to practice. Inhaling on the way up. Exhaling on the way down. And one last time, staying present. And in the opposite direction, inhaling on the way up. Exhaling on the way down. So as we move through our class today and we focus on our presence, we remember that it's not the final outcome, but the process in and of itself. Oftentimes I'm always thinking about what the class is going to be, where I need to be, what the outcome is going to be, what it's going to look like. And although it's good to focus on that, we often forget to stay present and look at the journey itself. So we're going to work on watching our journey and being present in our journey today. And on your last exhalation, bringing the head and neck back to center. Inhale, sweeping the arms up nice and tall. Exhale, bringing the hands down, one to each knee, pressing the chest forward, opening up that body. So just doing those slow torso circles, opening up your organs, opening up that spine, that rib cage. I know mine feels a little tight right now. So pressing the chest into the body, opening up the back, preparing ourselves to move. Using that breath, when you feel your mind start to wander, go back to your breathing. Focus on breathing and inhaling on the way up, exhaling on the way out, and finding that flow. And on your last exhalation, pressing and rolling in the opposite direction. Opening up the shoulders, opening up those organs. Imagining your rib cage doing circles around your spine. So we really want to open up the body. And on your last exhalation, pressing back to center, re-elongating the spine, inhaling the arms up. Exhaling the right arm down, looking at the left, elongating the left arm. Inhale, exhale, bowing over to that right side, turning the chest slightly upward, pulling that arm away from the body. So feeling that string pull from the middle finger out, and feel the stretch going down and grounding you into the mat. Inhaling back to center. Exhale, dropping the left arm, elongating the right. Inhale, exhale, bowing over to that left side, turning the chest slightly upward again, pulling that arm away from the body, feeling that extension down the right side. Inhaling back to center. Exhale, pressing the hands to the mat, melting the chest forward. Inhale, elongating. Exhale, melting the chest down. And inhale, pressing to all fours. So bringing yourself to your tabletop position, finding your comfort on your mat. Knees under the hips, wrists under the shoulders, getting everything nice and settled, and preparing for our cats and cows. So go ahead and tuck and go into your cat, tucking your toes if you wish, arching that back, opening up the spine, tucking the tailbone in, inhaling into your cow. Drop and release the belly, pressing the spine. Exhale. And on your own, in your own flow, moving through your cats and cows as we go through. It's nice to practice at home because you don't feel the pressure of staying on pace with the class, and you can really move on your own, holding any postures, any position that you feel needs a little extra time. So go ahead and give yourself that little extra care. Inhaling one last time, and exhaling, coming back to a neutral spine, bringing the right arm straight out in the air. We're going to take the left leg and we're going to slide it back first to find our center, planting your toe, and then lift that left leg up. We're going to inhale and exhale, touching knee to elbow for 1. As strong and present as you can be, touch for 2. Everything stays flexed for 3. Inhale, exhale for 4. Stay as still as you can in the rest of your body for 5. Inhaling and exhaling for 6. 2 more for 7. And for 8. Exhale, drop it back down, round the back. Inhale into your cow. Exhale, back to center tabletop. Left arm comes up, right leg slides back on the mat and then lifts up. Inhale and exhale, pressing for 1. Stay strong for 2, keeping the body as level as you can. We don't want to tip and rock. We want to hold everything for 3, as nice and strong and stable as we can be. Inhale for 4. for 5. 3 more, you're doing great. For 6, stay nice and stable. For 7. And for 8, nice and strong. Exhale, pressing back to center, round that back. Inhaling into your cow. Exhale, sinking back into that puppy pose. So keep the feet tucked so we open up the back of the feet, melting the chest down, pressing the hands forward. Melting the heart center. You can even open the knees up slightly so you can melt yourself down just a little bit further. Inhale, lifting slightly. Exhale, pressing in. Inhale, we're going to stay nice and low and we're going to move into a low cobra. So follow me on the mat. We're going to stay low, keep the feet engaged and planted on the mat. Sweep through, inhale up to that little mini cobra. Holding it here. For 3, for 2, for 1. Pressing and releasing down. Inhaling. Back to our baby pose. We're going to go to child's pose. Sink back to child's pose. Drop the head to the mat. Clearing the mind as we prepare to get into our flow today. We're going to move through that 2 more times. So staying nice and low, we're going to glide through the bottom of our mat, keeping the hands and the feet engaged. Inhale up to that cobra. Holding for 3, for 2, for 1. Dropping down. Inhale. Exhale, sinking back into that child's pose. Arms can stay in front or go behind. Drop the head to the mat. Open up the body, sink the hips, pull the shoulders away. Inhale, sliding through for our last 1. Feet engaged. Inhale to cobra. Head and neck in alignment with the spine. For 2. For 1, drop it down. Inhale, sinking back into that child's pose. 1 final opening, making sure the body is ready to begin. I like to give a little side to side sway. And inhale, we're going to press back up to that tabletop. We're going to actually thread the needle today as we open ourselves up in our practice. So we're going to take our right arm and we're going to open up and we're going to lift it up into the ceiling, pulling that shoulder away from the body. Nice deep inhale, and as we exhale, we're going to press the arm through, sweep it under the left, drop the right shoulder to the mat, drop the cheek down. And you can do a couple of things. You can hold it here if this is enough for you. You can bring the left arm straight up in the air if you'd like. And if you want, you can always go around and go for your wrap, seeing if you can find that opposite thigh. So my left arm is wrapped around to grab my right thigh. And holding it here for 3. For 2, and for 1. Pressing the arm out, bringing the hand down to the mat to support yourself, bringing yourself back up, planting the hands on the mat, tucking the toes into your cow, into your cat. Inhale, exhaling into your cow. And back to your center. We're going to take the left arm this time, bring the left arm straight up in the air, pull the shoulder away from the ear. Opening up the body, inhaling and exhaling, sweeping it under the right, sending it across, dropping the shoulder, working to even out those hips, placing the face to the mat, bringing the right arm up if you wish. Again, you can always just stay in that first spot. And if you're ready for your wrap, go ahead and try to find that opposite thigh, finding that left thigh with the right hand. For 2. For 1, unraveling that arm, placing it down, back on the mat, uncurling yourself up to your tabletop, tuck into your cow, into your cat, and into your cow for 1 final opening. And we're going to keep ourselves right here. All I want you to do is tuck the toes. We're going to lift the hips and we're going to keep our knees bent as we move into our modified up dog just to open up the body. So we're going to sink the belly back onto the thighs, lift the hips, drop the head, pull the shoulders away from the ears. As we begin our practice and we begin to open up, inhale, working to straighten those legs. It'll be difficult because you're so closed off. Exhale, dropping it down. Inhale. And exhale back into that puppy pose. Inhaling back up, tuck the toes. Exhale, keep those knees bent once more. Sinking into that modified up dog, pulling the shoulders away from the ears, pressing the chest to the mat. Inhaling, dropping the knees, exhaling back into that puppy pose. One last time, sliding the hands out in front of you this time though, so we're gonna get nice and open. Inhale, exhale, press into that nice open downward facing dog. First one of the day. Nice and open, sink the heels, pedal the feet, lift the hips, pressing the chest down. So we don't often get right into a posture. If you remember the beginning of our practice, we said we're working on the process. The process is not a perfect open down dog the first time you do it. Sometimes it takes 3 or 4 to work in to the position you need. Good, sinking those heels. And when you're ready, looking at the hands, walking the feet forward, coming to our forward fold. Holding it here. Flexing the quads, working into those straight legs, grabbing the elbows. We're going to give a little side to side rock, swaying one side and the other. Good. We're going to move through our basic salutes today, working on our process, working on making sure that we get our postures right. Good. And when you're ready, giving me a nice slow roll up, saving the head and neck for last. And bringing ourselves to our mountain pose as we prepare for our practice today. Inhale, let's sweep the arms up. Nice and open, pulling the shoulders away from the ears, pulling the thumbs upward, pulling the pinkies in, head and neck in alignment with the spine. Feeling the crown of the head pulling away from those feet who are grounding into the mat. A little bit of that yin and yang going on. Exhale, pressing the hands together, sweeping down. Inhale, bending the knees, fingertip touch to the side of your feet, flatten the back. Inhale, look up, belly goes to the quads. Exhale, straighten those legs. Right leg is going to step back to a lunge to start. 90-degree angle on that front knee. Strong straight back leg, sink those hips, get that nice alignment. Fingers are staying right next to that foot. Pull the chest slightly up off that thigh. Play with the posture. Make sure you have your center. Sinking that heel into the mat, finding your strength. Inhale. Exhale, tucking the toes, downward facing dog. Pressing into that down dog, spreading the fingers, spreading the toes, sinking the heels. Inhale, look at the hands, sweep through to your plank, nice and strong, rounded shoulders. Exhale as we move through our flow. You can drop the knees if you want to start for our first one today. Get the posture right, elbows stay tucked to the body, hover the chest an inch above the mat, and then sweep through to your up dog. Let the belly go, shoulders pulled down and away from the ears, head and neck in alignment with the spine. Tuck the toes back to down. Look at the hands. We're just gonna walk the feet forward to start. Glue the knees together, drop the hips. Inhale the arms up as we prepare for our chair, sinking into that chair, holding it here for 3, 4, 2, 4, 1. Inhale and exhale to that Tadasana, to that mountain pose. Very good. Left side, inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, pressing forward. Inhale, bend the knees, halfway lift. Exhale, straighten the legs, fingers come next to the feet, left leg steps back to lunge. 90-degree angle on that knee. Nice, strong step back. Great job, you guys. It's getting better every time we do it. Moving, making sure we have those feet grounded. Play with that balance. Find your center. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Very good. Very precise in our movements today. Making sure that we're working on this process. Takes thousands and thousands to perfect. Inhale to your plank. Exhale, drop the knees. Nice and strong. Hover that chest an inch above the mat. If you haven't been able to get it, really work on it today. Sweep through. Up dog. Notice that my fingers are facing forward. My shoulders are slightly above my wrists. The top of my feet are engaged on the mat. Trust your spine. Let go of your belly. Tuck the toes to downward facing dog. Look at the hands and walk the feet forward. Inhaling and exhaling. And glue the knees together, drop the hips, arms come up first. Inhale to that chair pose. Sink it down nice and strong. Make sure those heels are glued to the mat. You can do this by lifting up your toes to be totally sure and holding it here for 3, 4, 2, 4, 1. Inhale. Exhale it down. Very good. As we pick up our pace, inhale, sweep the arms up, moving through our levels. Exhale, pressing forward. Inhale, halfway lift, legs stay straight this time. Exhale, forward fold, hands fingertip touch to the knees, bend the knees slightly, step, hop, walk, whatever you need to do to get back. We're gonna begin with that strength in our flow. Kick those legs back if you want to your plank. Inhale, exhale, sweep through to an up dog. Tuck the toes to down, very good. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, look at the hands, sweep it through. Airplane those arms back. Holding it here for 3, 4, 2, 4, 1. Inhale, warrior 1. Good. Finding your center. Arms are nice and strong and straight. We can tend to forget about them, so we don't want to let them hang out. We want nice, strong, straight arms. Nice focus. Use that breath for 3, 4, 2, 4, 1. Frame the foot, tuck the toes, back to down. Lift those hips, pedal those feet. Left leg straight up in the air. Look at the hands, sweep that foot forward. Nice and strong, so really working on getting that foot placed immediately. Find your center, find your balance. Airplane those arms up for 3. Squeeze those shoulder blades together for 2. Nice and strong for 1. Inhale, warrior 1. Sink it down, arms are strong and straight for 3, 4, 2. Use that breath. 4, 1. Place the hands to the mat, tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, sweep through our full flow. Inhale to up dog. Flex the quads, knees come off the mat. Tuck the toes, back to down. Look at the hands, walk or hop it forward. Nice soft landing on that hop. If you didn't get it this time, get it next time. And we're gonna bring the body up. Arms come out to an airplane. Inhale the body up. Arms overhead. Exhale, pressing hands to heart center. Very good as we move through our next flow. Finding your center, grounding yourselves into the mat, preparing for what we're gonna do now. Inhale, sweeping the arms up, slight back bend. So squeeze the glutes to support the lower back as we arch back a little bit. Exhale, pressing hands through, heart center. Inhale, lifting slightly, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold to that Uttanasana. Fingertip touch to the side of your body. Go ahead and step, hop, or float back. If you go back, make sure you get right back into that plank. Nice and strong, good. Downward facing dog. Lift the right leg. Right knee to right elbow, touch it, back to straight. Bring it through, look at the hands. Good, right up to warrior 1. Nice and strong, everything's in alignment. Inhale, exhale, warrior 2. Open up the body, keep the weight to the outside of the feet, looking out over that middle finger. Arms are straight and strong, arms are even. Notice that I always look back because I'm making sure that my arms are even, and I'm always self-assessing to make sure my body's in the right position. Good, inhale, sweep through, press back to half moon or half warrior. Exhale, side angle. Opening up the chest, looking at the ceiling or the sky if you're outside. Inhaling to warrior 2. Exhale, cartwheel the arms down. Touch the toes, downward facing dog. Pedal those feet. Inhale to plank. Exhale, sweep through to up dog. Flex the quads, get the knees off the mat today. Good, tuck it back to down. Inhale the left leg straight up in the air. Exhale, elbow to knee. Back to straight. Inhale, look at the hands, sweep it right through. Inhale, warrior one. Good, excellent strength, excellent flow, you guys. Keep those arms up. Inhale, and then exhale, press into that warrior two. Weights to the outside of the feet, back foot is flat, front leg is strong. Finding that center, finding that extension. Inhale, press through, and sweep up. Exhale to half moon, side angle. Right elbow above the ear, left arm is on the leg. Looking up at the sky, pulling that arm away from the ear. Inhaling back to that warrior two. Exhale, frame the foot, touch the toes. Back to down, pedal the feet, lift the hips. Inhale to plank. Exhale, sweeping through. Inhale. Exhale, pressing back to child's pose. Take a moment here. Towel off, grab a drink if you need. I'm actually going to do that with you. So take a second. Towel yourself off. Grab a quick drink if you need a quick drink. As we move back through, we're going to do 2 more sequences before we call it a day. I know Larry's ready. He wants to go up to the beach, doesn't it? Here we go. Coming back and meeting me in down dog in 3. Getting yourself ready in 2. And I'll see you in your down dog in 1. Very good, everybody. Holding it here, making yourself get your perfect downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg straight up in the air. Exhale, knee to elbow. Back up. Right knee, left elbow. And back. Look at the hands, sweep it through. Very good. Inhale to airplane arms. Holding it here for 3, for 2, for 1. Inhale, warrior 1. For 2, for 1. Open up to your warrior 2. Holding nice and strong. Very good. Inhale, press forward. Half moon or half warrior. Exhale to that side angle. Opening up the chest. Arm is by the ear. Inhale it up, straighten the front leg. Press forward slightly. Drop that right arm down to the leg to our side angle. Full triangle. Good. Looking up at that arm. Holding it here for 2. Dropping a little deeper for 1. Inhaling back up. Exhale, cartwheel the arms down. Tuck the toes to your down dog. Great job, you guys. Inhale to plank. Exhale through your flow. Quads off the mat, flex the quads, knees off the mat, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Left leg straight up in the air. Elbow to knee, knee to elbow. Knee to right, left elbow. Back up, left knee, right elbow. Back up, look at the hands, sweep it through. Airplane those arms for 3. Squeeze those shoulder blades together for 2. And for 1, inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, open to warrior 2. Excellent. Press forward, sweep back to your half moon. Inhale, exhale to our modified side angle. Right arm over the ear, pull that arm away. Find that string, pulling your arm as far as you can away from your body. Inhaling up, straighten that left leg. Exhale, press forward. Drop it down to that triangle. Perfect, perfect alignment. Good, opening up the body. Holding it for 2. Getting a little deeper for 1. Inhaling back up. Exhale, cartwheel the arms down. Tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, full sweep. Flex the quads, get the knees off the mat. Tuck the toes, back to down. Right leg straight up in the air. Almost done. Look at the hands, sweep it through. Inhale the arms up, warrior 1. Exhale to 2. Good. Inhale and exhale, press back to that half moon or half warrior. Exhale to that side angle. Excellent job, you guys. Inhale, straight arms. Exhale, straighten that leg. Drop it down to that triangle. Holding it here. Holding that balance. Turning the arms down. Taking a look at that foot. We're going to press up onto that balance. So dropping the body. Lifting the left leg up. Placing the right hand down on the mat. You can use a support. So you can use your water bottle if you need. You can use a book, whatever it is that you need. If you can't get that hand to the ground, open up the left arm and get the body open. Holding it here. Finding your center for 2. Flex that foot for 1. Frame the foot back to your lunge. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Great job, you guys. Moving to the other side before we take a little break. You're doing wonderfully. Nice calm practice today. Sometimes it's nice to just focus on getting through the postures with precision rather than really pushing to do something that you're not quite ready for. Left leg straight up in the air. Look at the hands, sweep it through. Good, I'm getting warmed up now too. Inhale, warrior 1. Oh, airplane arms, back to airplane arms, holding for 2, for 1. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale to 2, turning and planting that back foot. Find your center. Using that breath, inhale, exhale, press forward, half moon or half warrior. Exhale to side angle. Inhale the arms up, straighten that front leg. Exhale, press forward first. Drop it down to your triangle. Arms stay even, open up the body. Inhale. Exhale, looking down. Place that hand, sweeping it open to our balanced side angle here. Flex that right foot. Point the toes towards the opposite wall. Pull that shoulder away from the ear. Imagine that you're on a wall, pressing yourself up as tightly as you can. Exhale, drop it down, frame the foot, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Lift those hips. Inhale to plank. And we're gonna do our 5 push-ups. I'm gonna drop my knees. You can do regular push-ups and drop down for 1, for 2, for 3, for 4, for 5, 2 plank, hold it here, stay with me, and we're gonna do our shoulder touches. We're gonna do 5, 1, keeping the body strong for 2, for 3, great job, for 4, last 1, for 5, drop the knees, sink it back into child's pose. Bringing the breath back to center, finding your relaxation. You guys did a great job today. Inhale, pressing the body back up to the mat. We're gonna go into that camel and we're gonna open up our backs a little bit. I'm gonna turn sideways so you can see me. So what I want you to do is just come up onto your knees, tuck the back feet, and then we're gonna drop our elbows down. If you have any back issues, this is not a posture for you. I'm gonna tell you to just go ahead and stay in child's pose or lay flat on your back in your Savasana. So drop your hands, find your ankles, press your belly forward, drop your neck. Holding here for 3, for 2, for 1. And very carefully pressing yourself out, releasing one hand and then the other, and dropping yourself back into your child's pose. Good, holding it there for a moment. Excellent. And bringing yourself back up, bringing your legs in front of you. What a great time for a little bit more of an upbeat song as we're gonna go into our abs. So we're gonna bring our legs into our waterfall and we're gonna go ahead and do our foot touches. So I'm gonna turn sideways again so you can see me. Dropping yourself to the mat, kicking your legs straight up in the air,
Making sure that you're all comfortable and settled here. So legs are straight, toes are flexed, arms over your head. And here we go. We're gonna do 8 on each side. So 8 middle, 8 right, 8 left. Here we go. Ready? And up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right side. Here we go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay with me. 6, 7, 8. Left side. 5, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Arms overhead. Bring the legs slowly down. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Legs are out in front of you. For 1. And drop it. Hug the knees into your chest. We know, Larry, you're doing a great job with your toy. We love at-home yoga. We have our pets here. We get to enjoy our mats. We can be as sweaty as we want. No room for judgment. Great job. Give me your back a little massage. And go ahead and grab your strap because we're going to make sure that we stretch out our legs a little bit today. So bringing the left leg out, bringing the right leg in. Grab that leg. Put your strap around your foot. Extend the leg straight up in the air. Grabbing the strap with your right hand. Placing your left hand out to the side. And then inhaling and exhaling. Make sure your left leg stays engaged on the mat. We're going to drop the right leg down to the right side. Nice and slow. This is why we use our strap, so that we can really get a good extension here. Hovering till you're about 1 inch above the mat. Making sure that your right arm and shoulder stay engaged. Looking out, left arm, left shoulder. Looking out over that left side. I guess I'm going to drop here for now. Inhale, bringing that leg back up to center. Switching hands on the way over. So left hand grabs the strap. Right arm goes out. Thank you, Larry. Left leg goes across the body. Keeping it straight, dropping it slowly, going for that nice deep twist. Looking out over that right arm. You really want to work to keep that right arm and shoulder engaged on the mat. You can go ahead and pull the leg up a little bit. You'll feel this stretch on the glutes and the side of your body. You're a good boy. Great job today, you guys. And inhaling that leg back to center. Go ahead and bring it down. We're going to switch them out. So bringing the left leg in, bringing the right leg out, making sure you have it engaged on your mat. Left hand goes to the left leg, bringing the right arm out and to the side, inhaling and exhaling the left leg as we drop it down. Good job. Hovering that leg. Good. Holding here for 2. For 1, bringing it back up to center. And we're going to go ahead and switch. Rolling it across the body. Getting a little pumped up at the end of our workout today. So remember, bringing that leg across, keeping it straight, letting the body roll over, making sure that left arm and shoulder stay flat and engaged on the mat. Actually, I'm not going to roll that. I was going to roll so you could see, but you can see. Good. Inhaling the leg back up and back to center. Bringing the strap, go ahead and drop it. Give your knees a little side to side rock. And then we're going to drop the knees down as we go into our bridge pose. So the hands are going to come so you can touch your heels. Make sure you get your body comfortable. We're going to inhale, lift the hips, lift the arms. You can tuck the shoulders slightly as we press our chest up. Holding it here for 3, for 2, for 1. Drop it down. Knock your knees together. Let your feet splay out. Let the pressure come off your back. And one more time as we go for our full tuck. Again, bringing the knees back to center. Letting the heels and the hands touch. Inhaling as we press up. If you want to tuck the shoulders under, you can clasp the palms underneath you. Larry, come over here, honey. Move so they can see. Come on, over here. So you can go ahead and clasp the hands underneath your body. Press your shoulders under so that you can really get that nice lift in. Your shoulders will go ahead and help to support that. Holding it here for 3, for 2, for 1 and bring it down. Great job. Go ahead and windshield wiper the knees side to side. Great job, you guys. Inhaling and exhaling as we prepare for our final moments of the class today. Great job. And getting ourselves ready for this final part of our class. Extending yourself out into your Shavasana, laying down fully on your mat and getting ready to breathe and to relax. So resting the eyes, releasing the stresses of our body, preparing for these final moments. And as I share the final moments of class with you, I want to thank you for joining me today and every other day that you've joined us for yoga. And for a little relaxation, a little peace, a little presence, maybe a little escape from the stresses around us. It's always good to take the time to devote to ourselves. There's always room for us to be just a little bit selfish in that. So relaxing your mind, freeing yourself of your stresses, allowing the breath to flow freely through the body. As we look at the asanas and the work we do on our mat, the emphasis is being steady and comfortable. The practitioner is to be firm but relaxed. Many new students have trouble with this. They tend to be unstable and panicky. Later on, having bagged a few postures, many students become striving and ambitious. Still later, the same folks become hurt and disillusioned. This is because we tend to approach our postures in the way we approach our lives. In our culture, the results get all the attention and the process is overlooked. Approach both your life and your postures with an eye to the process and let go of the results. Stand easy in all the postures of your life, firm but relaxed. And as we prepare to awaken our bodies, bringing our minds back to the room, back to the awareness of your bodies by gently wiggling fingers and toes, taking a deep breath in and out. Inhaling and exhaling. And when you feel sufficiently awakened, pressing yourselves back up to a seated cross-like position. Hands pressed to heart center, bowing to honor our time spent on our mat today. Bowing to honor the process, not the outcome. Taking time through the rest of our week to notice the process, to stand firm in our process, to enjoy the moment, to let everything else, expectations, outcomes, results fade away, and enjoy your presence. Thank you for joining me today, everyone. Namaste. It was a pleasure having you. As always, thank you to everyone at Central Regional for allowing me to do this and for allowing us to bring with you just a little peace and a little presence in your day. I miss all my students, as I end my class with saying that every day. Thank you so much. I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Have a great day, everyone. Bye. You ready? Okay, time's up. You ready? You gonna give me your down dog? Come on, Donnie, you wanna come in here too? Donnie, give me your down dog. Let me see it. Oh, give me that stretchy. Give me that stretchy. Okay.